everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be reviewing the new brand by Samantha Ravndahl. It's called Auric. I have worn these products for about 4 days now. I've been trying them out. I filmed a couple times, but I really don't care for the footage that I did end up getting because I kept having to rush myself, and I want to be able to actually take my time and explain things for you guys. So I only got 2 products. I got the Smoke Reflect and Temper. There is the packaging. It's absolutely gorgeous packaging. It says Auric on it, and it has all the detailing into it. And it's kind of raised just a little bit. And then I got the Glow Lust in the shade Morganite. There's packaging for that. Absolutely gorgeous. It's so stunning. And I love this product. I like this a lot more than I do my Charlotte Tilbury. Prime with my Laura Mercier. This is their Blurring Pure Canvas Primer. I have some new products, and I will just list some new products down below. I'm not probably going to show application applying or me applying them. I may just talk about them in the roundup type towards the end of the video, what I think about them. I've used them a couple times. Let you guys know what I think about it. This is kind of comparable to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and this is in the shade, I think, 1. Yeah, I have this in the shade 1 Fair. This is a little bit more of like a shiny metallic type, but it's not metallic. It's hard to explain. It is a beautiful base for your foundation and highlight. The Glow Lust, I love this stuff. This I think is 10 times better. The formulation is a lot better. It's a little bit thicker, so it's a little bit more hydrating. The Charlotte Tilbury one is hydrating, but it can sometimes show texture on me. This, I've noticed, does not show texture on me, which I kind of figured this product wouldn't show texture because Sam has a lot of texture just like I do. I am 30 years old, I have dry skin, and I have a lot of pores that are large and textured. So I was super happy to realize oh wow, she really formulated it to where it will not show texture. The bottle looks like it is so beautiful. I love it, and it is a little snug at the top. She made it to where it's a little bit harder to pop off, so it doesn't come off while in your makeup bag or traveling. So it's just a little snug, but not too snug. Here's what the pump looks like. It's actually a really nice pump. It makes it to where you can pump out a little bit or more if you want more. So I'm gonna do 1 full pump, and I'm gonna apply this to my whole face. And this is for cool tone. It has a cool tone beige pink, or cool tone pink is what it's labeled as on her website, and it really just melts into the skin. I've used this with a couple different foundations. One of them was a brand new foundation that I tried, and I don't care for the foundation. I know it wasn't this product because when I wore this yesterday, it looked so beautiful on my skin with a foundation that I know works. So the new foundation kind of was a dud in a sense, but hopefully I could find a way to make it look good, because on the first application it is really nice. You can see it just gives this beautiful glow to the skin. It's not greasy looking. It doesn't make you look like an oily mess, which I love having glow since I am dry skin. And it's just very reflective. When the light hits it, it's just so natural looking, and it's very beautiful. One of my coworkers complimented my skin yesterday, and I was like, yeah, it's this product. So I was super happy to see that people noticed, but it wasn't an overbearing noticeable type of product to where it's just wow, your face looks really illuminating. You look like you're wearing highlight all over your face, basically. So that's not what this product is like, and I am going to use this as a highlighter as well. It lays so nice on top of products. It really does. So I'm going to add just a little bit more to my cheekbone area, because I am going to also apply it on top of foundation to show you guys what it looks like on top of foundation as well. I just did about a half a pump. And I want to apply it where I just want a little bit more shine on my face, because I love a highlighted dewy look. See, it's not overbearing, and the texture of it is so creamy. It's very hydrating, and I love that. And it's like a pearl highlight. It's not a metallic highlight, and it's flawless. I am definitely purchasing the shade Up from this. I don't remember the name of it, but it's for light beige or light warm skin tone. Now that this is sinking in, I'm going to go ahead and work on my eyes really quick, and I'm just going to do a very simple eye look. And this is the rose gold set, and it's in the shade Temper. The packaging is very nice, and it came in a very nice box. It's just a regular box on the outside. On the inside it's black, and it says Auric golden together with it, and that is what it looks like. I'm having a little bit of a hard time with this shade right here. It's really hard to pick up sometimes. I don't know if mine is hard panned, but it's a beautiful glitter shade, and it's a really nice rose gold. Pinky than it is like a goldy color. And with the bottom part of it, you do get a cap that covers the cream product, and you just unscrew it from the top, because right here is the metallic shade, or the glitter shade is on the very top, and then the cream is underneath. And that is what the cream shadow looks like. It's a very, very pretty color. And her cream is very, very easy to blend out. It doesn't patch up, it doesn't dry very fast. You have time to work with it and blend it. It is very nice. On that part, I do like that at least. And I'm not like a big cream person, so this is like really easy to work with and apply. Okay, I did use a dual-ended brush yesterday, but I can't find that brush, and it's the one that I use to apply this stuff. So I'm just going to take a flat brush and pick up the cream product, and it's very, very moussey texture. As you can see, it's very light and airy. It's so easy to move around, and you really only need a little bit. So I need to scrape off a lot of that because I don't need all of that product. I just accidentally picked up way too much. So I'm just gonna dab. And what's nice, this lasted all day. I didn't even have to prime my eyes at all, which was very, very nice for me. So I'm just going to pack this on the lid area, and then we're gonna blend it up and out a little. I'm doing a very simple, easy eye look like I did yesterday. Sam really had to have taken her good time with these ingredients for these products, because I've never had a cream shadow be so moussey and fluffy and airy and blend the way that this blends. It is such a unique texture for me, at least. I've never felt anything like this before, and I'm loving it. It is a very, very nice texture. So I'm gonna take a nice blending brush, and I'm just gonna blend outer edges of it. And this can go a long way. And I had an oopsie, so it was like 10 minutes after I applied it, and I was actually able to take my brush that was a blending brush that I used just to blend it, and go over in my area where I needed to reapply, and it just blended it so easily. I didn't have to add any extra or nothing. It was very, very helpful. As you can see, it just blends so easily. And it's so light, like I barely feel this on my eyelid. So I went, I think, a little bit too high, so I'm gonna run my finger over like that and take some of it off. Just lightly blend where I ran that all up, so I don't want a really harsh line, you know. But it's such a beautiful color, and you can really like deepen this up very well. Take what's left, and I'm just gonna dab it on the outer part of my eye, but you can really add some definition in from the same color if you apply it very lightly on your lid, and then just add a little bit more on the outer skirts of your eye. It's very easy to add that extra dimensional into your eye. I wish I would have gotten all 3 shades. I really want all 3 now. I think this is definitely going to be in my everyday makeup. I've been using it for 4 freaking days straight since I got it. So right there, that should tell you that this is a really good product. It just screws right back on. So now I'm going to use my finger with this because I cannot pick this up with a brush. I have tried. I kind of want to email her company and be like, hey, I'm having a really hard time picking this product up, it's very, very hard pressed in the pan, and it is just way too hard to pick up. Like, you can see it on my finger, but I really have to press so hard into the pan just to pick it up and then get a little bit of it, like a little bit of it on my eye. I'm sorry. So I'm taking that glitter shade and I'm just gonna lightly dab it on my eyelid. I really want all 3 of her shades. I cannot wait until she comes out with an eyeshadow palette, because me and her like a lot of the same type of shades. She's so artistic. That is what, let me see if I can build it up. That's what the shimmer shade looks like. I know it's kind of hard to see because, you know, my hand being red and all. It's right here. I'm squeezing my hand really tight, sorry, that's why it's so red. But yeah, that's what it looks like. But you can see the difference from what that glitter adds to the eye. It's so pretty, so pretty. I can't wait until she comes out with more. I hope she literally comes out with a full face of makeup, primer, moisturizers, you know, brow pencils, foundation, concealer, blushes, cream blushes, I think is what's going to be next. I don't think a palette will be. I think a cream blush and bronzer will be her next launch. What do you guys predict her next launch will be? So those are the 2 next to each other. They complement each other very, very well. They're beautiful shades. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more on this side, because this side over here looks like it's popping just a little bit more than this side. I mean, it applies, it does, it's just very hard to pick up. That is the only downside that I've had with her cream, or not her cream product. Her cream product is freaking perfection. This isn't. I mean, it really lasts on your eyes for a very, very long time. When I came home last night, I mean, I applied that at 6 a.m. in the morning yesterday, and I didn't take my makeup off until around 10 o'clock last night. So my brow pencil just completely fell out of here. Nice. Nice. Well, that one is the Urban Decay Brow Beater and the Micro Define one, which I guess I won't be using that brow pencil. So thanks, Urban Decay, for that. I use the other brow beater by Urban Decay. I don't really care for their brow pencils, but I'm going to use them up instead of letting them dry out and go to waste. My absolute favorite brow pencil. Well, one of them. I'm not going to say my absolute, but one of my absolute favorite brow pencils, I have multiples honestly, is e.l.f. Their Precisely brow pencil. It's their Precise brow pencil. I mean, not precisely. I'm trying to think the benefit Precisely my brow. But I do really like that one too. That one is a really nice brow pencil. So I'm going to finish my brows off and I'll be back. This brow pencil reminds me a lot of the Benefit Goof Proof one, the way it's shaped. It's got that triangular shape to it. I'm going to move to complexion. I'm going to do the same one I did yesterday because I just loved the way that it came out. This is the Purely's Youth Glow Vitamin C CC Cream SPF 50. This stuff is amazing. I have 2 little sample sizes of this, and just the way this looks, man. This is such a beautiful little tinted cream, and it's got some really good coverage into it as well. So I only use just a small amount to start off with. I know I should have my hair clipped. Whoa! I should have my hair clipped back, but I don't feel like having to get up and get my clips really quick because I think my daughter is about to wake up. And this stuff is so gorgeous on the skin. It just gives that really nice, youthful glow. It is so pretty, and it has really good coverage, like I just said. And it's not full coverage to where like it looks unnatural, you know, like you have makeup on. It's definitely not a cakey formula for a CC cream. And this has a glow inside of it as well, so it just really amps that glow up a lot more, which is so nice. But as you can see, it just looks like my skin. You can't really tell that I have anything on too much because I do just such a light amount of it. And it is so beautiful. So I'm going to stop with that. My little girl is waking up, so we need to hurry. I'm going to take some brow gel. This is by Wonder Beauty. And I'm going to throw that in my brows really quick. So those are good and set. This is starting to dry out. I'm glad that I'm using up a lot of the products that I have opened already. That is my goal right now. Instead of always buying new and opening it up, I want to actually use up the stuff that I have opened. New concealer by Pat McGrath, and this is in the shade L1. And this, I believe, is for fair skin tone with neutral undertone. Well, of course it's fair. It's L1, and look how light it is. This is such an amazing concealer. I am so sad that I actually do really love it, but then I am happy that I do love it because it's so expensive. Since I went in a little bit ham on the lip area, I'm going to take just a small dollop of this. And actually, I'm going to dab that up here, and I'll blend that out up there. But I want to mix that in just so it's not so light, you know? I don't want it to be super stark light. I want it just to be a little bit more covered right there. I really like the way that made it look. Blend this out. I know I did a little bit too much, but I really want a lifted effect for my face today. I've been up since 4 a.m. Oh wow, I did way too much of this concealer. Way too much. Even though I did too much, it still lays good on the skin. I did that by accident the first time I used it. I used way too much because I'm not used to the formula of it, but it's like a very creamy, thickish, light type of concealer. It's very unique. This is just an amazing concealer, and I see why so many people rave about it, because hands down it's like now my absolute favorite. But I want to take some powder. I want to be pretty precise about where I set my powder at, so I'm very lightly going to do it right here for right now, because I think I'm going to want to run some of that cream powder under my eye area. As of right now, I think everything is looking so beautiful. I look like I'm wearing Charlotte Tilbury products. Honestly, I do, but I'm wearing a mixture of products, and I'm so happy with the Auric products so far. I used the brush that I had that cream product on originally, and I don't know if it's dried up, but if it is, I'll add some to my hand and then blend it out that way. But I just very lightly want to bring the cream shadow under here really quick. So actually, I'm going to take what's off of that cap because I literally only need just the smallest amount. And I haven't used this to smoke out my eyes yet, so I'm really interested in seeing what it's going to look like. And when you put that glitter shade on, you know, it does help lighten it up, so you can add some more definition by taking just a little bit more and throwing that back on the top of your lid. But just see how easy that was. That looks like you, oh my gosh. If you guys are in the market for a cream eye duo or just cream products in general, and you want to try a luxury brand that is new, I highly recommend Samantha's brand. Like, I am just absolutely blown away with her products. She did such an amazing job with all of them. I cannot wait to get more, to try more of the creams out, like for the cream eye shadows at least, because I want to see if the other ones, you know, are a little bit hard panned. I'm really curious more so, and I also want the shades because I just think all 3 sets are absolutely gorgeous. So I went a little bit more dramatic with the eye today with her cream products, and I'm kind of happy I did because these are like my favorite type of eye looks. I'm going to do my nose first and then work in. This is by Kaleidos. This is their shade contour palette in Cool and Light, I believe. It's their Cool and Light Charisma Contour Palette. Amazing palette. I love it. It has a mirror with it and everything. This is such a freaking good palette, especially for my skin tone. I'm so freaking fair. It is so hard to find products that work for my skin tone. The formula of this is so good. It makes everything sit on the skin really good. And I love that I can set a powder underneath this cream product. Like, I'm just so happy that I can. Because there's times I forget to not powder my face, like I already did, but I didn't powder, you know, this area. I powdered that area. So I've already messed up by doing that, but I'm gonna show you guys that it doesn't pick your foundation up at all. I'm still using this Charisma Contour palette, and I'm dipping into the big shade now. I have used this palette every day for like a week now. I cannot put that palette down. I just think it's such a great palette for my skin. I love cool tone shades for when it comes to contouring and bronzing. I think it looks very flattering when I have a cool tone bronzer and contour shade. I'm going to take this clean eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to run into this lightest shade right here. This one. And I'm going to apply that above the brow bone area. It just helps lift that section. Wow, it even blends into her products so nicely. Oh, love it. Well, I'm gonna take this brush and I'm just gonna blend around it. Just so it's nice and blended. Really, really good because this brush is amazing. Blush. But first, I want to do this. I want to show you guys what it looks like. So this is what it looks like right now. Sorry, I do have some breakouts right here, but as you can see, everything is just laying on top of everything so nicely. I'm going to take a small amount of this. And I just want to basically aim this in the high points of my cheekbone areas. And you see, it didn't lift anything, it didn't separate anything, it left it the way it was when I applied it. And that is just how amazing this product is. I've never really used a cream product that did this. It's no time to blend it, and that is what's so nice about this. I have a couple new products by Hourglass. I got the Ambient Lighting Blush and Mood Exposure, and then I got the Ambient Brilliant Strobe Light. This is a highlight and this is a blush. So I'm going to use this blush today. I know a lot of people are pissed off with Hourglass and stuff, but you know, I do like their products. I always have, and I've always really wanted this blush, and it finally came back in stock with the miniature size because I will never go through a full size of this blush. It's not happening. So I would rather have a mini, and I bought it. And just see that color goes so pretty with this eye look. It just gives like this beautiful little natural flush to the face. I got a third one of these coming now because they actually picked this for one of my products for my Ipsy bags, and I'm not complaining because this is my absolute favorite blush brush, and this is by Shayna B. I have 2 of them and I use them all the time. Now we are done with all that, I want to spray my face, but first, before we do that, I could have swore people use this to like brighten under the under eye area, but it looks like it has glitter in it, so I don't think that would probably be a very good idea. I'm pretty sure it is a highlighter, so I'm just gonna add a tiny bit on top of that. But I mean, you guys can see that they both give such a natural glow to your face. It is so gorgeous. I'm actually going to wet my brush for this because I want to use that Hourglass one as a like inner corner highlight type product, because people say that you can use this wet or dry. So I want to use it wet and right in my inner corner eye area. Okay, it looks like it worked a little bit, but not very much. I mean, I can tell, but I can't tell on camera. It's just very, very subtle. Like, it's hard to see, honestly. I'm more so focused on Sam's products anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. I just think it's very, very beautiful. I'm going to line my lip with the ColourPop Snap Lip Liner. And I kind of just want to put that all over the lip. I here lately have been loving just leaving the lip liner on and the lip liner on its own. I'm just feathering it out. I just think it's so pretty. Okay, now I need to add some sprays and mascara. So I'm going to use my ColourPop one, and then now I'm going to take my Urban Decay Cool, or it's the Chill setting spray. I usually use like a lot more powders. I don't know why I sprayed my face that much, because normally I only do that when I use a shit ton of powders. And I didn't today. I'm going to add some of my Urban Decay Naked Cream in the center. Those two colors just go perfect together. I love that little lip combo. Now I'm gonna add some mascara really quick. I'm gonna use my Caution Extreme Hourglass mascara. I love this stuff. I have a little trial size of it, so I'm trying to use it up. So I'm gonna skip this actually, because I always look so weird doing mascara, so I'll be back. Is the final makeup look. I am so loving this. I think it looks so pretty. I am loving it. I love the, you know, rose gold smoky eye, the glow on my skin, as you guys just seen in the little clip I did, is insane. Like, it's not overbearing, but it's so gorgeous and so natural looking, and you can really like amp your glow up with her products, because this mainly all this glow is from her product, and it's definitely not from the Hourglass, because as you can see, the Hourglass just did a tiny little bit. But yeah, all of this is all of Samantha's products, and I am loving every single product. Everything applied so easily, so smoothly, other than the metallic eyeshadow, or the freaking glitter eyeshadow. I keep wanting to call it metallic, I don't know why, but the glitter eyeshadow is the only product that I kind of struggle with. I wish I didn't struggle with it, but I do. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys on that part. I can't help it that it's doing that. But hands down, I think this was probably my best purchase of the year so far. I've purchased quite a bit. I mean, I really love the Pat McGrath concealer. I love that. And I just love a lot of the products that I purchased, but this so far I think is my absolute favorite, because I have been using them non-stop since I got them. So right there should tell you it's not just because I watch Samantha. Occasionally I will watch one of her videos. I'm not a super diehard fan, so I just want that to be known that that is not going to, you know, make me speak so well on her products, so that has nothing to do with it. It's just I literally think that they're amazing. Now this makes me want to be a diehard Samantha fan from using it. But I don't know, I like her, I do. She's very well spoken, very well respected, everything. Now me using Hourglass products, please don't think that as a smack in Samantha's face for me using them. Do not think that. I'm not trying to do that. I was thinking about it after I started using my mascara. I was like, oh my god, Samantha and Hourglass are like going head to head right now. Like, I really should have thought about that before I used their products in the video of me reviewing her products. I don't want to be disrespectful to Sam, period. I don't want to be disrespectful towards Sam at all. My daughter is awake, so now I need to get going, you guys. But yeah, as you can see, I am loving every single product. I hope you guys enjoyed them. If you did buy them, I am loving them to death. I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you may be. Don't forget, before you leave, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and then also subscribe. Hit the notification bell. It will notify you every time that I do post. I don't have a set schedule, so I post when I'm able to. And if you also want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, I will have that link down below. Right here is my screen name. It's going to be a short period of time of it being up because I'm rushing to myself now. So I hope you guys have a great day or night. Stay beautiful. Bye.